Hi there, guys, and welcome to the Stories of Remnant, episode 13. This is a RWBY, podcast where we love to explain our love-hate relationship with RWBY. I'm, of course, your host, Efocutioner, and I have my other host with me, the nobody with a heart, RWraXden Cosplay.
Well, today I'm going to accept that because Jean Arc actually did something this episode. Well, we saw it last episode, but today we get an explanation of what it is. Final freaking Lee, right?
Yeah, and I was wrong.
Hey, it's alright, man. It happens. So, yeah, today we are talking about Volume 5, Chapter 13, Downfall.
Ooh,
yes, Downfall, which, by the way, there was a reason why it's called Downfall, so...
because they couldn't find James Bond.
What? Oh, Skyfall. Oh, okay, that took me a while to get that reference.
It's okay.
Oh, man, I'm ashamed of myself. I actually love that movie.
You should be.
Oh. So.
It's not bad. Not the best James Bond movie.
Well, no, but I'm saying it's one of the better Daniel Craig James Bond movies. But anyway, yes. Let's start off with Downfall. So the first scene we see, what do we see?
We see Weiss looking beautiful.
Well, obviously Weiss looking beautiful, yes. But
yeah, because, she's on the ground and she's not doing anything. But then we get to see the most important person.
Well, no. Let's go through the other stuff first before...
Okay, fine. I was just baiting you on that. All right, so as I was saying, the first thing that we see is the most gorgeous, amazing, beautiful Yang.
Wow. Yeah, I would like to say, Efocutioner, did you cream your pants this episode? I think you did, especially towards the end, didn't you?
Why would I cream my pants?
Oh, yeah, because you're like, this scene, this scene, Yeah, that's probably it, huh? Probably it.
You really do not understand my logic of watching shows.
I don't know,
Anyways,
man. I don't know. Your love for Yang, I don't know. It knows no bounds, so...
Let us continue. So Yang and RWBY, mostly Yang, are dealing with the Wonder Twins.
Of Emerald and Mercury, so...
And we transition over to John.
No, man. Forget about that. You missed the other part. You missed the first part.
What was the first part?
The first part where Mercury disabled... he took down Ruby's weapon, her scythe, easily. And he's like, haha, little girl, what you gonna do now? Oh, what did she do? Yeah, headbutt him. That's right.
Oh, okay, you're right. Oh, I'm so sorry. The first time RWBY actually dodged an attack. Bravo, RWBY.
Hey, that's called character growth.
First dodge.
Yeah, and she learned how to fight barehanded, without a weapon. Well...
Yes, a headbutt. Yes. RWraXden, goodness gracious.
Hey, one attack is better than zero. One will always be better than zero, trust me.
You are really more delusional than me with my Yang, so...
What are you talking about? What? One headbutt is better than
Besides
zero?
That, let us transition to John healing Weiss. As I said, we're transitioning to the next better part of the scene.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't even know why you mentioned that.
Well, yeah, because RWBY is the star of Team RWBY. Of the show RWBY.
We are not going to get into this as we transition over to John and Weiss.
And and then we see Jean is not actually healing her. Jean is not actually healing Weiss. No. As a matter, Efocutioner, would you like to say what his semblance really is?
His semblance is being the number 3 Yang fanboy. And actually, no, his semblance is trying to hit on Weiss as he's like healing her. But in all honesty, though, his semblance really it's an enhancement. So I can't believe I missed something that basic myself. I'm very disappointed in not noticing that. But I originally forgot that aura does heal you. It just takes time to heal you. And in Weiss' case, she was kind of in that life and death situation, so she wouldn't produce enough aura to heal herself. Luckily, though, John's power is to enhance people's auras, which is very useful. Mm-hmm. Very, very useful.
I know, man. He's going to supercharge his team in future volumes. Definitely see that.
He's going to supercharge himself.
Can you supercharge yourself when your ability is to supercharge? I don't know. It's sort of like they've come to chicken and the egg conundrum with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna borrow 2 anime fan points for. So this is a quick subsection over here. I wrote it down too. So with John's power, it's pretty much a it's pretty much the same as how Nen operates, where if you have Nen, this is from Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, I was going to say, who's Nen?
So this is from Hunter x Hunter when they go into the explanation of Nen, which is like this aura that, protects your body and it can enhance your physical and defensive capabilities. Pretty much aura can heal you just the same as John's power, but there are also some Nen users that have the ability to enhance other Nen users. That's extremely rare. But that's kind of what John's case can be. Mm-hmm. Although, in that case, it's hard for that Nen user to enhance his own capabilities. Although, if we go over to Fairy Tail as an anime, there is this one chick, I'm trying to remember her name. She has the ability. She's a female dragon slayer. I think it's not Lucy.
No, I don't know, dude. I don't watch.
Either way, I forgot her name.
Yeah,
well, you guys could let me know what her name is. But she's a female dragon slayer. She's a wind dragon slayer, and she has the ability to enhance other people's magic. But at the same time, she can enhance her own magic as well.
Okay, that
could be the same case as John.
Could be that.
For his semblance and future reference, we should just be on the lookout for him enhancing himself. Because if you remember, I believe it was episode 11 when he was fighting Cinder and he launched that really powerful attack. We saw that the camera backed out during that transition and we saw the wind hit like a curtain tail.
Oh, wow. Wow, you do recognize, you do remember the weird little random things, man. I'm like,
exactly.
Holy crap.
Everything that you see in the show has a purpose. It's just trying to decipher, and that's what I try to do.
Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of detail. You watch this. You probably watch each episode like 10 times in a row. Then, damn.
Well, depending on if the episode's really good, I can watch it more than once. But 9 times out of 10, I just watch it once.
And you catch everything the first time. Holy crap! Holy crap! Well. Anyway, that's John's semblance. He, at the moment, he can enhance people's auras and semblance. But we will find out whether he can enhance himself or not. So
I think he can. I'm putting it out there, folks.
Yeah. I'm Efocutioner, I'm glad you are acknowledging that. By the way, I like your Fairy Tail and Hunter x Hunter references. I do like that. We don't know which way Jean is going to go, so.
No. But it's nice that I think they're getting the same references too. So I believe that the people that are creating the storyline of RWBY are also anime fans.
Oh yeah, they gotta be. They have to be. They have to be.
There's nothing wrong with being inspired.
Oh yeah, exactly. Nothing wrong. As long as you just don't copy straight up and plagiarize, then yeah, it's all good. So.
Alright. So let's transition to Hazel. And the fact that we found out that his dustoroid problem.
Yeah, dustoroid problem.
Is mostly caused because of his semblance.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, wow. And I'm like, oh, by the way, we also saw in the episode, yeah, I got different dusts as well in my pockets. Inject them, baby. I'm like, dude, so you're Bane from the Batman series. So you're oh, man. By the way, everybody who's ever listening to this, don't do drugs.
I mean, let's be, let's not just put that out there. Can we,
Okay, fine. Don't take steroids.
Where's the line?
Okay, don't take physical enhancement drugs.
You can't just say don't do drugs because there's some drugs aren't half bad and some drugs can kill you. You just gotta find that weird in between.
Yeah, good luck with that part. Until then, don't take physical enhancement drugs. How about that?
Now, see, right? I'm not even going to get into this discussion. Anyways, Hazel pretty much was kicking Ren's ass. And a certain Amy cosplayer decided to save Ren. I'm going to call her Amy cosplayer.
Amy cosplayer? What? I don't know what...
Amy from Sonic.
Dude, I don't know what reference you're talking about. You just said Amy, and I'm like... Who's Amy?
Yeah, Amy from Sonic.
No, Amy's from Sonic.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Nora,
I was like, okay.
Amy,
yeah, I know. The pink hedgehog with the hammer. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know, dude. I know.
Look, man, stay with me on this.
What?
Anyways, Nora decides to go save Ren. Unfortunately, she messed up, but she managed to overpower Hazel due to her semblance, of course, and send that man straight to the moon.
Well, not literally, but
or at least attempted.
Yeah, broke him through a wall, and I'm like, that's got to count for something. So.
Nah, not really, because Hazel got back up and just dusted shoulders off.
That's why I said for something, not nothing. It could be something small.
But at the same time, we learn that Adam is outside, and he's like, so you guys need some help? And he's like, hey, man, I got this. Go take care of your shit. I got this.
Yeah, exactly.
Until the Dark Knight appears.
It basically was. She basically was. She was standing on top of... Blake Belladonna was standing on top of a tall building on the corner roof, looking down, and I'm like, she got the ears, her hair and her coattails are flailing against the wind. She basically was the Dark Knight, Batman.
No, she was Batman. It's canon. Batman exists in the RWBY universe.
Yeah, her name is Blake Belladonna, and she's actually Catman, Catwoman, Batwoman.
No, I'm going with Batman. No, she's Batman.
But yeah,
can't be Catman.
And then she's like, "Oh, Adam, what are you doing? What are you doing? You and the White Fang must stop." And Adam's like, "No, this cannot be stopped." And they're like, "You can't stop me." And Blake says, "You're right, I can't do it alone."
And then that's when she made a pun. You forgot about the pun that she made, though.
What?
She said, "Adam, what are you doing on the west side of the building?"
West Side. Oh wait, West Side Story. Are you trying to make a reference to West Side Story?
I think you missed the pun again. She said, "Hey Adam, what are you doing on the west side of the building?"
I don't get what you're trying to say here.
Adam, west.
Oh.
Side.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways,
okay.
I'm gonna fast forward to that because like WraXden is like really behind today.
Well, because I was like, "What in the world, man? What you talking about?"
Sure. Besides that, that's when we find out all the Faunus appear with their 300 shields and spears, and they're just like, "Oh, woo!"
Yeah, exactly, man. There are like dozens, hundreds of them. Wow, by the way, in the picture, we see Adam and the White Fang. The White Fang's only got like 8-9 members there. If you
guess how many Blake has?
Yeah, exactly.
Blake has like 5,000.
I know. That's why I was saying. I was like, so Blake's got a literal army. And Adam Taurus and the White Fang, there are only 10 of you guys at most, including Adam. I mean...
But guess what they had? They had a Hulk.
Yeah, except their Hulk is not helping out. And they're like, no, you take care of your thing, I take care of my thing. So...
Touche.
And...
Well, besides that, Adam decided, you know what? Since there's so many people around and we're about to get captured, because not only... did Blake bring the Faunus, she also brought the police, which is like an instant party killer. Bringing the police.
Someone's speaking from experience. I'm just kidding, man.
So what Adam decided to do was he decided to drop the bomb and shut this shit down. Unfortunately, though, Ilya, being the cool, silent cat that she is, or should I say chameleon.
Did you say catfish? Did you honestly say catfish? You funny,
no,
man.
No, I was going to say catfish. But besides that, she decided to put it into the hammer dropping. And Blake was like, you got nothing.
Exactly.
So then Blake comes down and she taunts Adam some more, saying like, you ain't shit. I'm taking over. You are my bitch now. And Adam was like, no, I can't allow this.
Exactly.
And he decided to take out his sword. And then Blake standing there looking like a badass. Like, is this man trying to charge at me?
Straight up, 100% straightforward, all speed. All right. Like, I don't know this tactic before. All right.
So what Blake does, she creates a Kagebushin. And the Kagebushin became an after image. And she dodged the attack. And she was looking at Adam as he's swinging his sword like an idiot.
Yeah, I know.
Blake decided to go get some food. She decided to go get something to drink. She decided to, check her email. She went over to Team RWBY and said, what's up? Then she came back after dodging the attack.
Oh, now look
stared at him dead in his eye and decided, you know what? Let me smack your ass down real quick. And boom. And then Adam was on the ground. He was like, what happened to me?
Knocked out.
And Blake's like, get on my level.
Get on my level. Oh, by the way, I would just want to make a small note of that. So yeah, Adam Torres was getting pissed off. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna set off the giant bombs right now. And he honestly does click the button. He's like, nothing's happening. But then one White Fang member is like, dude, what are you doing? You're trying to get us murdered as well? So I think they're trying to emphasize that Adam really is an extremist to the point where he is a fucking terrorist and that he's basically wanting to become a suicide bomber right then and there. So, yeah.
He thought he was going to lose, so he was like, I'm going to go out. Why not?
Well, yeah, but that's just him. I'm saying that's only him. The other White Fang members were looking at him. We're like, dude, why are you setting off the bombs now when we're in the blast range? You're going to kill us as well? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's right now, he's the only extremist that wants to go that far. So,
as far as we know of.
No, that's
but besides
that is true.
Let's transition from, Blake being a badass for the first time ever in the series, And she decides to, go find her teammates.
Yes.
But besides that, we're going to go into the part where Weiss, as she's 100% heals, decides to do a scorpion and tell Hazel to get over here.
Yeah, she did, man. She summoned a magical semblance wasp thing that she encountered earlier this volume, or last volume.
She summoned Waspinator.
Yeah, Waspinator. I love it.
And he terrorized.
Yeah. I love that show. But anyway, yeah, and then she was like, yeah, the stinger. I was like, I'm gonna bring you back. Yeah, get over here. And then he's like, yeah, she's fully healed. She got ready to bring out whatever animal or conjugation she can come up with. She's ready. But then, Efocutioner, you want to talk about this?
She wasn't ready for this, though. She wasn't ready for this moment. Blake comes through the door looking like, hey, everybody. And Weiss is like, oh my gosh, it's Blake. Ruby's like, oh my gosh, it's Blake. And then Yang is like, I don't know how to feel.
I know, right?
Like, I want to hug you and punch you at the same time.
I don't know.
It's bittersweet.
Confusing feelings. I don't know. But yeah, that is what happened. And then they're like, acknowledgement. They're like, Blake, you take care of outside. We got this covered in here. Ruby goes, Yang, go to the vault. And then, Efocutioner, would you like to talk about that scene?
All right, so we're going to the most amazing moment of the show, where Yang showed the most restraint I've ever seen her have. Because I probably would have, beat the living crap out of the guy. Anyway, so she's running there, looking gorgeous in slow motion.
Oh, someone creamed their pants in this. Oh, that's when you...
Besides that, while she's running... Mercury managed to grab a hold of her right arm, which I was very upset, and Yang decided to go all Red Eyes Black Dragon. But then she was like, wait a minute. I gotta stay focused on the mission.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, that's called character growth right there, baby.
Now, if it was me, I would have did a full-powered Omega Punch and sent Mercury to Venus. So... but besides that, she decided to disconnect her arm. She's like, I don't need my right arm. I got one good left hand. And it's enough to blow a hole in the effing planet. So she decides to hop down into, of course, the vault.
Yeah, the vault.
And Weiss decided to put up a nice little ice shield. And then that's pretty much it. It was a very, very deep moment. Because Yang really could have, beat the living crap out of Mercury. And it would have been justified.
Oh, Efocutioner is blushing really hard, by the way, while he's been saying all this stuff. I can see him. I can see him blushing. And I can see the little smirk and the twinkle in his eye when he's saying...
So we're going to go down into the vaults.
And we see the best fight scene in probably all of Volume 5.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why I said Volume 5.
Wait till Yang gets her stride.
Well, until then. Until we see the next episode, this so far is probably my favorite fight scene in all of Volume 5 right now. Remember, I'm saying Volume 5, not all the entire show. And then we see Raven versus Cinder. Oh yeah, maiden on maiden action. And I mean that physical fight scene wise. So, not some other.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, what were you thinking? What?
So we were watching this amazing fight sequence as they're trading blows and breaking weapons. And we also learned something that a Grimm cannot be protected by a Huntress's aura.
Yeah.
Or a Maiden's aura. So, surprising.
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently, I think they're trying to say that a Maiden's power and a Grimm's power, you can have them both. It's just they don't work out so effectively with each other. Unless
you're trying to take someone's power.
That is true.
Because there is a moment in the fight where Cinder had Raven
by the throat.
Yes.
Yeah, by the throat.
And that was with her Grimm arm. And if you notice during the moment, you start to notice like a power transition, like these small lights are going through the arm. So of course, this goes back into my theory that Grimm arm has to deal with something. Taking other people's power. So
it probably is. It probably is. And then we're finding out that there probably isn't any rule to say you cannot have more than one. There isn't
unless there's certain conditions.
There are.
And I think a Grimm is a condition. Although what I'm not saying though is all Grimm can take, aura or anybody else's power. I think there has to be a certain condition, and I think Grimms have to be trained. And I think it has to be an extremely old Grimm. Like, they have to be around for a while, and they have to have been through many a combat. And it's gotten to the point where this Grimm learns how to channel certain aura into energy for itself. So I think there might be Grimm that can also do that, but I think they're just not around or not that many.
Probably because Salem's like one of the few. Because what you're talking about, your theory is that it requires to be like, thousands of years old. Like hundreds of years is not enough. You need like thousands. And
I'm believing that. Knock on wood. It might be hundreds. Who knows?
It could be.
But I'm just saying that there has to be a certain condition, and they have to be around for a while. But in Cinder's case, since Salem was the one that created Grimm, I think she taught Cinder.
Oh, that definitely. That definitely sounds plausible. And then, we see her trying to sap the power of the Spring Maiden from Raven. But then there's like, no, fight scenes. And then Vernal with the last second of her life, gave her a little distraction. And then Raven...
A little distraction? Bro, Raven set that up so perfectly.
I know, right? Yeah, but I'm saying...
You're such a lone wolf. Yeah. You didn't come down here with a plan. If only you had someone watching your back, like I do. And then she's like, you ain't got nobody watching your back. And then she turns around. And then she's like, Vernal, you're still alive?
Just barely. What? Just barely enough to get one arm up, shoot her gun thing, and then be like, bam! Yeah. Enough of a
Raven
distraction.
Decides to use her mystical ice powers of the Spring Maiden and freeze Cinder in an ice block or something.
Yeah.
Pretty much he froze her. Although, my theory about that I have heard might come to fruition.
Possibly. Because...
I don't think this is the last of Cinder.
Oh, I highly doubt that. I mean, we see Raven freezing the entire body of Cinder, which, by the way, Cinder falls. Get it? Cinder falls.
Yeah, but that was an obvious pun.
I don't care. I was gonna say it. Low hanging fruit.
Here I am doing like educated punch. I'm doing next level stuff.
I don't care.
And, it's just an obvious.
I'll say it.
Cinder falls.
I'll say it. Whatever. But anyway, if you think that that Cinder is dead, we did not see that body shattered. We did not see her shattered body or anything. It just faded into darkness.
Even though Cinder fell down, it's not her down.
Yeah, she did fall, downfall, but she's not dead. I don't think she's dead.
No, she did not. She's not going to stay down. She'll be back.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be back. But right before she froze. You saw what she did, right? You saw what Raven did?
Yeah, she gave her the middle finger.
Well, no, dude. Other than that, dude, this is a PG-13 show. PG? Well, I don't know.
As far as we know.
Well, anyway, I think they're trying to say that did Raven take Cinder's Fall Maiden powers?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
How? Where did you get that from?
I was getting confused by that, because I'm like, wait. See, that's the thing. So I'm looking at the scene right now again, as she's falling down. Okay, she's falling down. But before that she was being frozen to death, she was like, wait, her thing is extinguishing. I was like, wait a minute, are you stealing the powers first and then freezing her? I don't know. That's what I was saying. I was like, it's getting confused there.
Talking about Raven?
Yeah, Raven. That's what I was saying.
Where she extends her hand and lights up.
See, that's what I was noticing first. I was like, why isn't Cinder's powers, like, why is it diminishing first and then she froze? That's what confused me. Shouldn't her powers still be active that whole time?
Now, here's what I was thinking during that moment. I think it was just a sealing spell where you saw, it's sort of like, we'll go to Orochimaru's technique of like the curse seal, where she set the condition.
Orochimaru from Inuyasha?
Yeah. No, from Naruto.
Oh, Naruto.
Orochimaru. Okay. So, Orochimaru has like these curse seals, and certain people, or not Orochimaru, but pretty much in Naruto, there are certain curse seals where if you touch them, it has the ability to paralyze or take certain people's powers. I think it's just one of those curse seals where it was just, once Raven set the condition of, all right, I touched you, I hit you with this attack, Raven felt it, and she was already starting to, lose control of her powers. And I think when she was falling, Raven just did the final activation of like, okay, now that I finally sealed your powers within you, I'm going to freeze you, and then that should be the end.
Okay. Okay, I was getting confused there. That sounds more plausible than stealing her powers, because I was like, how? So that's why I was getting confused there. So, all right. So,
by the way, for my listeners, I didn't mean to say Orochimaru. I meant to say Hanzo, not Hanzo. Well, pretty much this the guy, Danzo
from Naruto. Well, anyway, that's still a better explanation.
On Sasuke similar to that.
Well, anyway, that's still a better explanation. And then, with that, Cinder's been taken care of. Raven's like, you know what? Let's close Renal's eyes. She's gone. She's dead. Whatever. We didn't need to know about her. And then she finally opens up the vault of the Spring Maiden.
And she gets a bunch of loots and guns.
Yeah, baby! Overwatch Borderlands reference. Yeah, but no, that's not even close. Apparently that actually, when they say a vault, we mean actually, it sort of is like Borderlands. Oh my god. Because that vault is actually a doorway to another dimension?
Yep.
Holy crap. So... Oh, man.
You see the little stuff I noticed?
Yeah, it's Borderlands. But anyway, and then she sees the relic, and she's just about to step through it, but then, guess who shows up behind her?
The Angel of Mercy.
Yeah, Efocutioner's smile, I see it. The smile lit up, man. It's like, the golden hair. Oh.
Anyways, Yang shows up, and then that's the end of it.
Yeah, that's it. It just ends right there. And
with gorgeous Yang.
And that was Chapter 13, Downfall. Are we going to see a mother-daughter fight? Oh, yeah. We're going to see.
Guys, what do you think's going to happen? I think WraXden's right. I believe it might be a little mother-daughter fight, or at least a mother-daughter argument, until Cinder reappears with her eye open, and we see the truth. And she might have a shotgun gun in there.
I didn't think about that possibility. Yeah, it is possible that Cinder could come back somehow, randomly and magically, but wow.
And then, here's what I'm thinking, and this is going to be my theory. And if this happens, I want all of you to subscribe, like, and follow both of us.
Both this is 100% right. And Chronicles of Gamers on,
yes. Exactly. And at the same time, I want you to message us too, and I want you to be like, damn, we are the best podcast in the world. But here's what I think is going to happen. I think Cinder's going to reappear. Yang is going to talk to her mother, Ray. They're going to talk. They might have a little altercation. But then Cinder reappears.
In a super ultimate form or something like that.
Yes. And then what she's going to do is she's going to kill Raven.
Oh God,
and
no!
then I think
No!
before she dies, so Cinder is going to walk in there and grab the relic, and Raven's going to be like, "Yo, Yang, I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. But, blah, blah, blah. I wish I was a better mother, blah, 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 blah." And then pretty much she was like, "But there's one thing that I can do for you."
Oh,
and
give Yang the powers?
Yang the power.
Oh, the spring maiden.
Yang's
Oh my God.
Right
oh shit.
and Yang forms this ice right arm. And it's glowing.
Shit.
And she does this punch that sends Cinder from there straight to the top.
And sends her back to Salem. Oh man. Oh my God. That is a bold ass prediction. So we are predicting 3 big things. 1, that there's going to be an altercation of some kind between Yang and Raven. It could be a small fight, whatever. The second thing is that Cinder comes back in a super ultimate form, like Saber Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, and she comes back, she kills Raven, and in Raven's last moment, third, she gives it to Yang, and Yang gets an ice arm or something to obliterate Salem, and then claims the relic of the Spring Maiden. Oh man!
Or if you want to hear my second crazy theory, Raven and Yang actually talked, and they get into a little altercation, but then they talk some more, and Cinder reappears, knocks out Raven, and then Yang, upset that her mother got knocked out, or believing that she's dead, decides to charge at Cinder, and Cinder finishes off Yang.
Oh my God!
Yang is lying there, bleeding.
No, you are cruel for even suggesting that. How dare you?
Hey, I love Yang, but I gotta keep it real story-wise. Pretty much Yang's lying there, bleeding out. Possibly could be dead.
No.
Actually dead.
No.
Grabs the relic while Raven is shocked that her daughter is dying, decides to go check on her daughter instead of go get the relic. Cinder grabs the relic, heads upstairs, and she's like,
"Wait, how's Cinder gonna grab the relic? She doesn't have the Spring Maiden's powers."
You don't. You just needed the Spring Maiden's powers to open the door. You don't know if you you do remember that, right?
I thought they implied it was both. I thought it was implied it was both. You need to open it and grab it.
No, just open the door.
Oh, okay.
Which means that she grabs the relic, and then she's like, "I think I'll come back a little bit later. I got the most important item." She gets the relic. Cinder decides to be herself, bing bow boo, say something, mystical and sexy with that wonderful voice, and then she gets the heck out of Dodge with the relic. While I have to watch my beautiful, gorgeous Yang just die and hear Barbara Dunkelman, sound so sad and dying. That there you go.
That it would be an evil suggestion.
So those are my 2 possibilities. It's either we're going to see Yang become the Spring Maiden.
Oh my God, that's going to be crazy.
We're going to possibly see Yang dying. We're dead.
Oh my God. That would be crazy if the show was leading up that Team RWBY becomes the 4 maidens by the end of the series. Oh my God.
Well, I was assuming that Team RWBY would be the 4 maidens, but
I never saw it that way because I thought they were just trying to become the regular people. That's what they are, and that's what they're going to be.
There are 4 beautiful women, mostly Yang.
I hope you know. Yeah, just so you know, they're teenagers, by the way. They're still 18.
Yang's old enough for me, man.
16 is old enough for you, man. Yeah.
Look, 16 in Remnant is 21 in America. So.
You wish. But yeah, that's your predictions. My prediction is, I'm gonna say that Cinder is gone. Not gone. She's not dead, but she's not gonna be seen in the next week's episode, and that there's gonna be a big fight between Yang and Raven. Eventually, someone's gonna take that relic, and I'm gonna say this. My personal bold prediction, which by the way, Efocutioner, I agree with your first option. I do like that one. That would be super epic. My personal prediction would be a new player appears. A new character. So
you think Salem and this new player is going to appear?
Yes. Somehow, some way is going to show up. Because somehow you got to transition to the next volume. I don't know what that is. There's got to be something. Something, somehow.
What if it's a combination of my first sequence and the second?
It's
entirely... Or, in fact, what if Salem does come and she brings and a new member appears, and then Salem appears and she's like, "All right, kids, I want to get this relic." So she snaps her fingers, shit ton of Grimm appear, and the next thing you know, it's a fight for their lives.
Entirely possible. Entirely possible. I'm looking at the runtime for next week's episode for from chapter 14. It's 24 minutes 29 seconds. That's the longest of this volume. So entirely possible. It could be a combination of our theories. No idea.
Well, folks, if we are right with our theories, you know what to do.
But especially, dude, that first one that you mentioned, the one where Cinder comes back in a super ultimate form, kills Raven. Raven gives off the Spring Maiden powers to Yang, and Yang defeats Cinder. Oh, damn.
Well, not Yang defeating Cinder, but at least Yang doing some damage to Cinder. Or at least, like, them transitioning from where they're at now to back upstairs.
Or something, yeah. Or something that show that she now has the powers of the Spring Maiden. We will see. We will see. We'll find out in 7 days. I am excited. I love RWBY. There are some things I did hate, just like, oh man, Volume 3, Chapter 12.
All right.
Oh man. Well, anyway,
so while we're transitioning from our love from RWBY, Yang.
Yeah, you wish. Well, anyway, guys, that was Volume 5, Chapter 13, Downfall, and then I believe we covered the rest of the episode, and we are now on to the final portion of today's episode. What is that again, Efocutioner?
Expressing our love for Yang. Go Team Yang. Yang. No, this is for real about Barbara Dunkelman. We want her to come to C2E2 Chicago Comic Book Entertainment Expo.
Yes.
I figured I'd get it right at least once.
At least once. Not just her, but also, Kara Eberly, Lindsay Jones, and Aaron Zek, the other voice actors.
Yes. It would be nice to have them. I do agree with that. So far, I have not seen them be part of the roster. So, Barbara, I'm going to keep sending you these puns a week to get your gorgeous butt down here. I mean, not gorgeous. Okay looking.
No. Slip of the tongue. But anyway, what is today's pun?
Care. Yeah, she does have a gorgeous butt. I don't care.
But what is today's pun?
Okay, so the pun of the week for Barbara Dunkelman is thieves have broken into my house and stolen everything except my soap, shower gel, towels, and deodorant. Those dirty bastards.
I do like that one. Oh, you should have added old dirty bastards. ODB.
I don't know if they're old. So that's what I said.
Old dirty bastards. It's a reference. I do like that.
One more time. I know, old dirty bastard. Yes, may he rest in peace, man. Wu-Tang forever, all day, every day. So once again, folks, the pun of the week is thieves had broken into my house and stolen everything except my soap, shower gel, towels, and deodorant. Those dirty bastards.
I do like that one.
All right, send
away, my friend.
And that's it, man. And don't forget to follow us. Like it if you like it.
Thank you very much for listening in today. We will be we'll be with you guys next week for Volume 5, Chapter 14, Haven's Fate.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yes. We will finally see everything. By the way, I hope that Lionheart goes to jail. Something happens to him because damn cowardly lion. Ugh. Yeah, that's right. Screw Fauna. So, but anyway, that was today's episode of Downfall. Thank you very much for listening in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your first host, WraXden Cosplay, and my other great host, Efocutioner, the host of the Chronicles of Gamers podcast. He's got a pretty good podcast. I suggest you listen to him.
Damn right. We're going through a transition. We're coming back. So
with a vengeance.
Actually, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Anyways, in the meantime, may the game be with you.
May the RWBY be with you.
Hell no. We gonna